figure out why that happens. Um, do not disturb. Hey y'all, welcome to the Library Live. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I kind of know what's going on, but I don't know what's going on. I think I have to make sure that I start this before I start that, because if not, I'm going to get what we're getting right now, and that's me not seeing what's happening, what y'all seeing on my screen. So, anywho, child, we got a lot to talk about. Let's cue the intro because I'm going through. Welcome to the Library Live, child.
Ain't no stopping sunshine, ain't no stopping me, ain't no stopping all the love that sets the people free. Oh, yeah. Don't try to tell me to wait till I belong. You can't convince me that what I dream is wrong. No matter what you say, you can't cloud my head. I push the fear away. You remember what I said. You can't stop the tide rising high. No. You can't stop the light in my eyes. Oh no. You can't keep me down. Tell you why. Ain't no stopping sunshine. Ain't no stopping me. Ain't no stopping all the love that sets the people free. Ain't no stopping wisdom from changing people's minds. Ain't no stopping sunshine. Gonna leave the dark behind. I won't believe it if you say I've lost my chance. I'll be
So, am I back on? Because what I'm watching here, this is why I can't. This is exactly why I can't. It's just an experience I can learn from, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Library Live. It's your boy, Deron Antonio Tremaine, and we hope you had a great hump day. It's Wednesday, hump day. Excuse me, there was a lot happening. I had no idea. That's what happens when you drink soda for like the first time in a while. Pepsi to be particular. I went to KFC for dinner. I know. Like, first of all, let me just say, KFC has all not always been, but eh, so a couple of days ago, I was craving KFC. I don't know why. I don't know what kicked up in my spirit that said, you know what, I want some KFC. And I knew there was one like maybe 10 to 15 minutes away from my house. So I was like, I'm gonna go get me some. So I went and got a crispy chicken sandwich, spicy, extra sauce because they like to get shiesty with the sauce. And I know that from being back home. So I was like, extra sauce me. And the fries. I forgot just how good KFC's fries were. KFC went in that lab and was like, let me show you hoes how to make a French fry. And baby, it was so good. I went again today. I feel terrible, but then again, I don't because it was so good. Another crispy chicken sandwich because I'm a roach, and fries and a Pepsi. So good. So immediately following the show, I will be going to swan dive into the shower and then swan diving into my bed. That's on that. Listen, I have a Just Move shipment coming within the next week or so. So we'll be doing another unboxing of our Just Move protein supplement slash meal replacements coming soon. We got a new product too. So some energies, like an energy drink powder mix. We'll see if it give me energy because Lord knows I need it. Lord knows I need it. Oh, that was a little Durant, but hey TJ, 2 days in a row. I'm flattered. How you doing? Um, so let's get into the mess. Now I told you guys yesterday I was going to reveal who will be getting the read of the week, and funny that I mentioned it because I just opened my phone and saw Nicki Minaj dragging his ass up and down Queen Radio. So Friday on the episode of the Library Live, 7 p.m., the read of the week this week will be going to none other than the walking read himself, Kevin Federline. Kevin Federline been talking real greasy about Brittany. He been doing her wrong for I don't know how many years. And Brittany, I just feel for Brittany having to deal with this man for the rest of her life. Because contrary to what people say, like kid, you gotta deal with them kids for 18 years. No. Ask my parents. The trouble started. The real trouble started when I turned 18. That's when the real shit hit the fan. Because before then, I was just a little bad kid. But baby, 18 hit. That's when I got a car. That's when I got a little taste of myself. That's when, in more ways than one, baby, woo. But anyway, we're not talking about me right now. But read of the week this Friday, 7 p.m. Kevin Federline Beach. You gonna get it. Oh, you gonna get it. I can't wait till we finish the show here so I can watch Nicki Minaj drag you too, because I just know she went off. Speaking of Nicki Minaj, hey, number one album in the country still, and also number one single in the country for the second week in a row. The girls couldn't stop her. The girls couldn't stop her. Meg released the whole album. Nicki released the single. Didn't even chart. Didn't even crack the top 100. I scrolled and I looked. Beyonce Break My Soul is still the number one song in the country on the Hot 100. Nicki Minaj, Super Freaky Girl. Unfortunately, the Barbs, y'all didn't do something. I don't know what y'all didn't do, but y'all didn't do it right because she is nowhere to be found on the Hot 100. Sad, sad occasion. All that time and energy the Barbs spend, and they can't get Nicki Minaj on the top 100. I just don't understand how that works. I don't understand. I don't understand. Anywho, let's get into the stuff that we get into tonight, because child, it's gonna be a day. We already 7 minutes in, so let's start with let's just clown for a little while. Let's just clown for a little while. So, y'all, friend Ray J. I can't even with a straight face. Y'all, friend Ray J, for whatever reason in his mind, feels like we need or desire a One Wish anniversary album. I just need to know what else was on the One Wish. Was One Wish the name of the album? Like what else was on that album that we need a whole anniversary? Yeah, One Wish was the name of the album. No, Radiation was the name of the album. So One Wish was on there. That's the only song I know. But this is going to be a One Wish reunion, or not reunion, anniversary album. I don't know what year it is, but Child Ray J, please explain this. Brandy is somewhere just like with her fist in her mouth, like, God damn it. We about to do the Cinderella. Now, Brandy is celebrating the 25th anniversary of the iconic, legendary Cinderella, Roger and Hammerstein Cinderella. And here you go. This is what you celebrating, Ray J. God, I know it's hard being Brandy sometimes. Like, damn, do I have to do everything in this family? I got to be the talented one. I got to be the one that people actually give a damn about. I just got to do everything. And then here you go with your Tyler Perry wig on, looking crazy, with your stomach all out and things of that nature. Where's your kids? Where's Princess Love? I was my baby born, till my baby's born. I don't know how interested in the One Wish anniversary album y'all are, but I am giving this a big ass no. A huge, gigantic, enormous no. I have no desire. Not even a piece of me want. Like I didn't like One Wish song that much anyway. So I definitely don't need to hear you fuck it up now. And you wasn't drinking the tea like Brandy told you to do, and you was up there fucking up the thing with them vocals down to the battle, which we talk about tomorrow too. The Triller people are suing, or no, Swiss Beats and Timberland is suing the Triller people because they ain't paid them their money for verses. We'll talk all about that tomorrow. Don't you worry. But that yeah, Ray J, child, we don't want it. We don't want it, but he gonna do it anyway because he's Ray J, and that's what Ray J does. Whatever the fuck Ray J want to do, regardless of whether we give a damn to see it or not. So, good luck, Ray J. I guess somebody will listen to it. It just won't be my ass. Uh, so let me explain something to y'all. Who did you think sung it, TJ? That's what I'm curious to know because I'm sure it's somebody who can sing it a lot better than he did. Yeah, it was Ray J. Unfortunately, I wish I could forget. Um, moving on to spooky shit. So Halloween is coming. I don't know if y'all are ready. I done told y'all, and y'all know I get prepared for Halloween early because this is my Christmas. This is my time to shine. I get my life. I get excited. This year we are doing 3 costumes. Be prepared. Yes, we are doing 3 costumes. I wanted to do this year's theme is going to be Gotham City villains. So the first day we're going to be the Riddler, the guy with the question marks. Second day we're going to do the Penguin, but not like a regular, like fat, pot belly, big nose penguin. It's going to be like a suited up, different kind of penguin. And then the third day, which is actual Halloween, which I am super excited about this one. I'm doing a Poison Ivy costume. Yes, Poison Ivy, the baddest bitch. It's gonna be. I'm so lit for this. I can't wait. I can't wait. I just started picking out little pieces because I don't go to buy costumes. I pick out little pieces that I see throughout the year, and I'm like, that'll be good for my costume. Give me that, or that'll be good. Give me that, and that's how I compile my costumes. I don't like to buy like the costumes and like the Party City and shit because I just feel like that's very juvenile. Grow up. But neither here nor there. I'm not knocking y'all. I just want y'all to be dressed for Halloween and get y'all lives. Anyway, I say all that to say this. Saw 10 is coming to a theater near y'all in the Halloween time. Now listen, I ain't fooled with Jigsaw. Oh, I'm sorry. He's supposed to be on the screen. I ain't fooled with Jigsaw since the second Saw because I thought I was like a fan of like scary movies and shit until I watched the first and second Saw, and it was just like my stomach can't take this. Like I don't want to see it. I don't want no parts. I think the last one I saw was that two. It was 2 or 3. I don't remember, but the last trap I remember seeing, oh god, my stomach just did the jerk thinking about it. Ugh, was the guy he was in a car and I don't know if they said they super glued him or gorilla glued him to the seat or something like that, and he had to get out. But when he moved, it was like peeling his skin. I was like, nope, I gotta go. I walked out of the theater on that one because I was like, I can't do this. My stomach hurt. I'm not. Y'all can keep the little $13. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. But I'm not doing another one of these. I can't. That was the last time I watched a Saw movie. Well, watched a portion of the Saw movie. But the girls are excited. October 27th, 20. That's a 2023. Oh, that's next year. Child, why did I think that was this year? Sorry, false alarm. Don't go to the theater looking for this movie because it ain't gonna be there this year. Next year, 2023. I'm glad I double looked at that. I was just about to tell y'all the date. But nonetheless, I guess they're gonna have a whole year to think of creepy and nasty shit and skin pulling off and you rip your eyeball out and saw your foot off. As previously stated, I thought I liked that kind of shit, and then I was like, nope. Saw just turned that around for me. Like, nope, you are not about that kind of life, sir. I like Halloween as much as the next spooky motherfucker, but not this kind of Halloween. You can have this kind. So, October 27th, 2023, you girls can go in there and get the shit scared out of you and boo boo on yourself and things of that nature. But don't come knocking on my door talking about some can I sleep in your bed. Absolutely not. And Hocus Pocus 2. Now, see, that's my kind of Halloween, TJ. Hocus Pocus, I'm here for it. That's my kind of Halloween. Spooky, but still fun and festive. Not dark and demented and disgusting. Yes, Hocus Pocus is coming out. I want to say that is coming this year. That's for sure this year. I don't remember the date, but I know it's this year. My Disney Plus is ready, or I actually closed Disney Plus because I'm still logged in on hers. I don't pay for Disney Plus. She let me log in that one time, and I didn't save the credentials. I'm like, I ain't finna pay for it if I ain't got to. She know, so ain't no problem. Ain't no problem. Um, so yeah, you girls can get y'all lives and go be spooky and shit next year, but I'm not. Speaking of, my table was like, oh, it's because this one is here. Okay. So they're remaking The Wizard of Oz. I don't know whose idea this was, but I'm kind of a little more sold now that I got some more info. So y'all know The Wizard of Oz is one of my top fives. Top five movies for me. Here we go. Leave your top five movies in the comments. Number one, Titanic. You're here. Titanic. Two. hmm, I literally just had this list in my head ready for y'all. Titanic is number one for sure. I could put Wizard of Oz up there number two. I think Wizard of Oz would be good number two. Three is going to definitely be Save the Last Dance for sure. Um, Four, give me the Goofy movie. Give me the Goofy movie for sure. And then five, I got a five. I got a five. Fame is pretty iconic. I think I would actually push Fame up, the original, not the new one, the original Fame with Debbie Allen and Leroy Johnson and all the other people. That original Fame, not that new 2021 with Tori Dalton and all the kids and shit. Not that one, the original. So that'd be top five. But apparently, they will be remaking the original. And I was like, here was my thought when I first saw this news. I'm like, didn't we remake the Wizard of Oz already? We got the black version, the Wiz. So what do we need this for? But apparently, Kenya Barris, who is the creator of Blackish, will be the one directing this new Wizard of Oz remake. So that kind of made me a little, it made me feel a little better. But then it also made me a little leery because I'm like, okay, is this going to be like another version? I hope they don't have audio playing. If it was audio playing, I would hear it. No, not today because my thing is shady. Oh no, it's off. Um, I'm kind of okay because he looks like I can trust him with a remake. He looks like it. I pray to God I can, but I'm just not entirely sold on the idea of a new Wizard of Oz because I hold near and dear to my heart and spirit the original Wizard of Oz. I didn't even like the Wiz that much, to be honest. If we being honest, can we just be honest? Because that's what we do here. We're gonna be honest. I don't really care for the Wiz. Do I know all the songs? Absolutely. Can I do choreography to all the songs? Absolutely. But holding it into comparison to the original, it's gonna be the original for me. It's gonna be the original. Judy Garland and the people and the Totos and all the other people. It's just classic. I remember watching that on repeat. My grandmother had the original VHS with it was like an open. It was like a box. You would open the box and had like the little characters and stuff on the inside, and you could slide the tape out. It was like a whole thing. And I think that's probably why I'm so obsessed now. I would actually put Moonwalker on my list too. Michael Jackson's Moonwalker would have to go on my list somewhere as top five movies. I have to shuffle my list around and I'll let y'all know what my top five for sure is. But just know Titanic number one. Yeah, yeah. um. So yeah, this is. Do we have like a estimated date for this, sir? 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 No. We do not have an estimated date just yet. So we'll be on the lookout for it when it does. When it does, we'll be here to watch it and talk about it as per usual. Kenya Harris. I think I'm okay with him. Um, so let's talk R.Kelly. Because y'all friend is out of control. Y'all friend is out of control and he is innocent. How you in jail making demands? and demands that I don't even think you are privy to make, sir. So R. Kelly's latest foolishness is he is now requesting that anybody who's going to be on the jury, hey DJ Chevy Red, anybody who's going to be on the jury for his trial in NYC, yeah, in NYC, he doesn't want them to have watched the Surviving R. Kelly documentary. I guess he feels like it's going to, sway their decision and make them feel some kind of way towards him and want to lock him up even more. Well, Robert, guess what? When you do fuck shit, what Monique said, when you do clownery, the clown comes back to bite. And in your case, when you do predatory shit, um, the people come back to bite. And in this case, the jury will be the people. Now, R. Kelly is already spending the next 30 years in jail, courtesy of the case in Chicago. So this is the case in NYC, where he won't. And my question is, how do you know? What are you gonna do? Subpoena these people's TiVo? And do we still do TiVo? Is that still a thing? I don't think TiVo is still a thing. But what are you gonna subpoena their watch history on YouTube and things of that nature? And quite frankly, for the most part, I like to think everybody's seen Surviving R. Kelly. But that shit broke the TVs. Lifetime really showed their ass with that documentary. So you're never getting out. That was my whole point of bringing this story up. You're trying to, find a way to lessen your sentence or get you out. You're never getting out, Robert. Excuse me. Let me not say that, because we said that about Bill, and you see where the fuck he at, out Tootsie rolling and shit of that nature, probably dropping pills in people's drinks as we speak, allegedly, because you're not going to sue me. But Robert, I think Robert's case is different. Robert, because of the nature of what you were doing, on the list of severity, on the list of severities, please do not throw rocks at my screen. I'm just saying. If I had to choose which one was worse or which one should be locked up for the rest of their days, it would be R. Kelly. Only because you was preying on children. Now, does that make Bill Cosby preying on women and just raping and dropping shit in their drinks? Absolutely not. You should be in jail right next to him. But if they said Darrell put a gun to your head and choose, I would say Robert. Lock his ass up forever. Never let him see a light of day. But if they gave me a choice, okay, put the gun in your head, it's either both or just one. If both was an option, I'd do both. That makes sense. It's the kid thing for me. I just don't understand how you are even remotely sexually attracted to a child. I don't even like kids in general, let alone sexually attracted to kids. And then not just that, you sexing on the kid, you the nasty bitch. And you ain't never getting out if I got something to say about it, ever. I don't fuck around. I got an attitude. My eyebrow feel like it's rising among us. I feel like the lines in my forehead happening. Did I tell y'all? There is a gray hair situation happening right here. That's why I'm trying to keep my face slightly turned. But here I am telling y'all my business. Because y'all my people and I live for y'all. But there's a gray hair situation going on right here. I was in the bathroom yesterday. Just finished doing my face. Fenty got new fat water, by the way. Get into it. It's some milky, creamy shit. I'm in for it. I'm here for all of it. Applying my moisturizer and things of that nature. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then I was like, I had a mild moment where I was like, turn your head. I was like, what the fuck are those? It wasn't just one. It was like 2 or 3 in a little colony. I was like, oh no, ma'am, tweezing me right now. So I'm in there tweeze. I'm like, no, y'all gotta fucking go. So then I had to talk with myself, Darrell, listen, sir. First of all, you snacky as fuck. If anything, a couple of little specks ain't gonna do nothing but make you snackier. But then I was like, I don't know, because I'm not ready for this. This is like not something I do. And not to mention, I normally shave all of this anyway, so you would never see it. That's why I never saw it, because this is normally, I'm only growing this out because Halloween is coming up. So I'm gonna look a mess for a couple of weeks, all in the name of Halloween. But that's how I noticed it, because I'm letting this grow and I haven't trimmed this in like maybe a week or two. And I was like, oh my God, I am not ready for this. I'm not. But then I was like, fuck it, shit. Ain't nobody, who gonna really see it? Well, we just gonna keep doing this. We gonna keep tweezing. We're not gonna cut. We will tweeze the fuck out some shit, and that's what we gonna keep doing. So that's that. I just thought I'd bring that up and tell y'all about that, because there was a story in my spirit and I needed to get it out and tell somebody. So there's that. R. Kelly, stay in jail. You're never getting out, you nasty, dirty bitch. Speaking of in jail and never getting out, well, he'll probably get out. This guy who I'm about to talk about, ASAP Rocky, Rihanna's baby father, has been charged with, just a second, because the man has been charged. I told him, do anything you want, just do not make Rihanna a baby daddy or a baby mama. And what he doing, making her a baby mama. ASAP Rocky charged with assaulting former friend with a firearm. Now, I remember doing this story a little while ago. There was, rumbles about ASAP maybe being involved in some foolishness with a friend of his with a gun, some about a gun involved, and things of that nature. I paid the dust. But now apparently they ran down on the child. So here's what the report says, according to our good Jewies over at CBS News. Rapper A$AP Rocky has been charged with assaulting his former friend with a semi-automatic firearm during a confrontation last November. I think that was around the time we did this story. Just a mess. Um, Los Angeles County District Attorney George Gasson said Monday the 33-year-old rapper, whose real name is Rakim Meyer, I like that name, or Meyer, Rakim. I like the name Rakim. Rakim. I like that name. It's cute. Anywho, faces 2 counts of assault with a semi-automatic firearm with allegations of personally using a firearm, prosecutor said in a statement. So here's how this all went down, according to the good Jewies probably that did the police report. The district attorney said in a statement that on November 6th, Rakim got into a heated discussion with a former friend in Hollywood and allegedly pointed a semi-automatic handgun at them. In a second confrontation, he allegedly drew his handgun and fired twice in the direction of the friend. What kind of friend do you got that you pulling guns on them? Like, I'm about to ask my friends, like, would y'all ever pull a gun on me? Like, I just want to know. Just asking. Like, no pressure. Just want to know. So I know where we stand. Speaking of where we stand, I got to tell y'all something. I'll tell y'all after the story. Because I had a moment today, and I wanted to tell y'all about it because it really got me in my spirit. It made me feel a different way that I didn't like to feel. So I'm going to tell y'all about it. Discharging a gun in a public place is a serious offense that could have ended with tragic consequences, not only for the person targeted, but also for the innocent bystanders visiting Hollywood, Garcon said in a statement. That's the prosecutor fish. So at this point, Rakim, aka A$AP Rocky, that's why his name is Rocky. Rakim. Rocky Rakim. I get it now. So cute. Anyway, sir, we told you, you and your chiseled jawline, because look at him, look at that jawline. Just like a Greek statue, just chiseled for the gods. We told you that we didn't want you to bring no drama and conflama to Rihanna's life. Now she even got through the foolishness back in November when she was pregnant with the little love muffin, and we got through the foolishness then. Now here you go being locked up. Stop it, Rakim, and stop pulling guns on people that you call friends. The hell? Do he owe you money or something? It ain't like you or Rihanna ain't got it. She a billionaire. She got it. She goddamn got it. I gotta take this garbage out too. But that's that. Developing story. More on this to come, as details continue to roll in. Let me tell y'all this story, and then we're gonna be done for the night. Listen. So I was talking to one of my team members at work, whom I appreciate her opinion very much, and I love her dearly. And she was talking about how she reconnected with an old friend, um, a friend that had they had a little falling out, a little squabble. They hadn't talked in about a year or so, and it got me to thinking because you guys know I told you guys last season about the falling out I had. Well, I don't even know if it was a falling out. Quite frankly, I still don't entirely know what it was. But the situation that I had with, I'm not gonna mention his name because I know that was one of the things that a long time ago he told me he didn't desire me to like, even like on Twitter, if I was talking about him, I would just put his name or I would use like we had nicknames for each other. It was weird. It was really weird friendship. It wasn't a weird friendship because I enjoyed it. I think I still would love. I miss his friendship a lot, but I just think it was really. It probably was a little weird for even and like for even for me, like looking at it from the outside. Now that I'm not a part of that anymore, it was a little weird the way like we communicated and we were always, on the phone and always like literally throughout the day, always talking. It would from the outside looking in be like, y'all fucking or something? Cause like it's a lot going on here, but nonetheless, um, she was talking about how she recently reached out to her, just to say, hey, I miss your friendship. Just want to say I apologize if I did anything wrong, anything, that I may have said or done, I'm looking to reconnect, all those good things. And when she mentioned it, I was like, so, because I don't like to tell anybody my business. I mean, I tell y'all, but like, I don't like to, especially at work. And it's nothing against her because I love, like I said, I love her dearly. But I just don't feel that compelled to tell coworkers my business just because past experiences have led to messy places with that kind of shit. So I was like, nope. But on her advice, I reached out to him. I did. Even though I said I wasn't going to and I had no desire, and because I felt hurt and I felt like it was a fuck you, nigga, and all that good shit, I was like, fuck it. And that's what it'll be. I was like, maybe it's time to be an adult and put your feelings in check and at least reach out. So I did. Haven't gotten a response yet, but knowing him, I'm not. I'm probably not going to get one. Just because I know him well enough, I probably won't get one, and that's okay. I've done my due diligence. I've extended said olive branch. I am the olive on the branch, and that's that. So I just would like to encourage y'all before we close out today here on the Library Live, apparently Church of God in Christ. Um, the Library Live, Church of God in Christ. Um, don't wait until it's too late to extend an olive branch, especially if it's like if it's a relationship that you feel that you would like to keep or repair. Do not be stubborn and stubborn. God, he's a Taurus. It's just like my daddy. He's so much like my daddy. I mean, stubborn as shit. And that's why I told you I probably won't get a response, but neither here nor there. I extended to Olive Branch, and I encourage you to as well. Because tomorrow's not promised, and if somebody decides to go on to glory, I don't want any kind of, mixed feelings on my part. I want to make sure that I am crystal clear in the way I feel and I can sleep at night. I just thought about something. I'm not going outside to take the garbage out. It's bears. It's bears. I'm not going out there. And then it started getting dark earlier, so I'm definitely not going out there. I'll take it out in the morning. I will take it out in the morning. Anywho, listen, I love you guys for watching. Thank you so much for joining us today on the Library Live. We cannot wait to see you tomorrow. I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. And I just saw you today. We got a great show lined up for tomorrow too. So make sure you are tuned in. Same time, same place, right here, Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Yeah. I love you guys for watching. We will see you guys tomorrow. Peace. I'm gonna check my phone actually to see if he responded. Nope.